And good evening, everybody. We have JJ Grant here tonight with us. We're going to have a great show lined up. We're going to be discussing the new manual moment tonight. Let's get it started. It should be a great show. And good evening, United States Drone Society. Hey, Chris, how you doing?
Oh, doing okay. Getting a little festive with the background. Doing the a little premature Christmas vibe.
Yeah, already starting. I hope everybody in the chat is doing well. You've been flying it all this week, brother?
No, I had my 3-week stint of every weekend doing a flight, but this weekend, nope, not this weekend. Just taking it easy. Did a little bit of editing. I got a whole bunch of videos on deck. I'm gonna try to get those out. Once a week. Try to get back to my routine.
Yeah, it's going to be so much better once spring hits and we can get out there. It's the same thing every winter. I don't find snow to look very good, especially around like big cities when the snow gets nasty. It looks good up in the mountains, but around here it doesn't look too great.
Yeah, you gotta kind of like look for urban areas or even lighthouses. Lighthouses don't, have too much going on around them, so you can do a quick thing of that. But I tried last year to keep busy during the winter, and I did pretty good. I still even got a few on deck from last winter.
Yeah. So before we say hi to the chat, I just wanted to briefly bring up that I'm looking to potentially switch the program that I use to run the stream from StreamYard to I think I'm going to switch to EVMux because they have some features on there that I think suit the needs of the show better, especially sharing video clips. For the same price, I can do a whole lot more with EVMux than I can do with StreamYard. So I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to mess around with it. And the show's not going to change. We're still going to have the same format. It's still going to have the same look, but I think the provider is going to be different. It's going to give me more options, especially things like pro scenes that I can get into and really customize the show in each segment of the show to make it a different dynamic, and we can get the audience more involved. You know how like when we do the polls in the YouTube chat, I can, using EVMux, I can use web sources so I can actually have the poll come up on the screen with us, and the community can actually watch live the poll event. So, there's benefits to it.
How many people on the panel? Is that different too? Or
I think it's right around the same. A lot of it is pretty much the same, but for one day, you can 1080p stream for free, which I want the availability of web sources because it'll allow me to, interact more with the audience on the screen itself. So and the pro scenes. I've been looking into it. It'll be a good way to transition from segments of the show to videos and things. And it seems like it'll be better for us there than it is here at StreamYard. So we'll see.
Yeah, just work with us, guys. It might be a little different, at the beginning.
Yeah,
but
no, it's still going to remain the same. It works the same way. Send a link, someone joins in, same thing, just different. I've been researching it. We'll get more into it. Right now, though, what I want to do is I want to get in and say hi to everybody in the chat. So the first person was actually Matt Northeast. His comment's still in hand. Someone else commented after him. I don't know who it was. And then we had my wife. And then we had Angie in the house. How you doing, Angie?
Hello.
And we got Dusty. How you doing, Dusty? Thanks for being here.
How's it going?
Yeah, and there was Matt. He was first, but I don't know why. Sometimes the first comment stays, and other times it disappears. You can't see it anymore.
And then we got Dominic. I think is
Dominic in the back to be joining us for open chat. Jeff's Place. How you doing, Jeff?
Hey, Jeff.
And Nick Smith, he's in the house. He'll be joining us for open chat, and we'll be talking the manual segment with him.
Hey, Nick.
We got Jim in the house. How you doing, Jim? He joined us for open chat in the back.
Hey, Jim.
And we got apparently Uncle Bud. How you doing?
Oh, we always have Bud.
Yeah, he'll be joining us for open chat. And we got Christian in the house. How you doing, Christian?
Christian from Mainlight Drone. Hello.
Yeah. We got Bill Walton in the house. How you doing, Bill?
Hey, Bill.
Let's see. Johnny Dronefly. How you doing, Johnny? Thanks for being here.
Hey, Johnny. How's it going?
Yeah, we got Keith Russell in the house. How you doing, Keith?
Hey, Keith.
And we got David Ross. He actually joined us. He'll be with us for open chat also.
Nice to see you again, Dave.
And Benjamin, who had a birthday on Sunday.
Happy birthday, Ben.
Happy birthday, Benjamin. He had a great birthday. He was all excited.
Growing up too quick, huh?
Yeah. How you doing, Brian? Waypoint, New England. Glad to have you here.
Hey.
And we got Angel in the house. How you doing, Angel? Thanks for being here.
Nice to see you, Angel.
Jim Boshar. I will not be running for president. Have you seen me lately? I ain't running anything. I can't run anywhere.
Jim from Canada.
How you doing, Jonathan? Glad to have you here, brother.
Hey, JJ.
And we got John Flynn in the house. How you doing, John?
Hey, John.
Make sure we don't miss anybody here.
Will Miranda, right here.
Hey, Will. How you doing?
Hey, Will.
Thanks for being here.
How are you?
And Bill, I believe this is Bill. How you doing? Atlantic Aerial. I used to make the mistake of thinking this was Matt. I can't think of his last name, Matt Bagwell, because Atlantic Adventures, but no, it's not. It's Bill. Hey, Jerry, how you doing? Jerry Frank's in the house.
Hey, how's it going?
Let me see. Mickey Moo. Mickey Moo's in the house. How you doing?
Mickey Moo is always here. Nice to see you.
Mickey Moo's been killing it with the photos.
Mm-hmm. Windwalker Drones. Right.
Hey, Chad, how you doing, brother? And we got Randy Props in the house. How you doing, Randy? We got Captain Ray Kelly. How you doing, Captain Ray?
Hey, Captain Ray.
Captain Joe America's with us.
How you doing?
And Hot Rod in Daytona. How you doing, brother?
Hey. Wow, the chat's going quick tonight.
Yeah. Catskills Brad's in the house. How you doing?
Hey, Brad.
Yeah, we have a Facebook user. Hello, how you doing? If you want us to see your name, you can grant StreamYard a permission. It's in the video description that you watch. You don't have to, but if you grant StreamYard the permission to allow them to share your name and your profile picture with us, and we can see it here. But if not, how you doing? Glad to have you. Or you can hop on over to YouTube and join that chat too. Whoa.
Sorry, I hit that.
Okay,
Kansas City Aerial. How are you?
How you doing, Nathan? Glad to have you here. Wow, there's already a lot of chat. This is crazy. I'm not seeing anyone else so far. Did we get everybody?
So far, yeah. Nope, Cool Cat right here.
Oh, how you doing, Cool Cat? Thanks for being here.
Cat.
Well, that's crazy. We have so many people in the chat. Appreciate you being here. So, let's get it started with Sunday Spectacular.
Mhm.
Now, Nick, that first shot, I'm telling you, man, that was incredible when I seen that this week. And I've given one person a nickname in the drone community so far, and that was Steve Hyde. Steve Hyde became the rock star of this photography. Well, I have now given a nickname to Nick, and Nick is going to be known as the drone, Nick the Drone Smith, because you are a smith with that drone. That camera, you're amazing with it. So from now on, that's what I'm calling you. Hi, Tammy Jean. How you doing?
Hey, Tammy. Tom's in too.
Yeah. How you doing, Tom? So, yeah, great stuff, Nick. Thanks for sharing as always.
That was excellent.
Yeah, and he messes around with the settings and does things with the skies and just but something about that photo just was incredible. The harvester doesn't look real. It almost looks unreal. It almost looks plastic. It's incredible.
Looks like what's that game? Farming Simulator.
Yeah. Like it's so beautiful. It looks almost unreal. Yeah. Hey Andrew, how you doing? Glad to have you here. And Mark White's in the house too.
Mm-hmm.
And so with that, let's bring in our featured guest of the evening. Everybody knows we have JJ Grant in the house. How you doing, JJ?
Pretty good. How about you guys?
Hey, how's it going?
So is this your first time on a live stream?
Yeah, definitely.
That's 3 in a row, actually. We've had, Nathan's been on a live stream before, I believe, but his first time on YouTube was his show. So, that's like 3 guests in a row now. We've had, their first time on YouTube show. That's great.
Yeah,
thanks for the opportunity.
Yeah. So I'm going to go in and pull up a video for the back for now and get it ready. But while I do that, why don't you introduce yourself to the people who don't know you and let them know which drones you fly and, what you do with them.
JJ Grant, obviously, YouTube channel that's just in its sprouting stage, Limp Sticks It. I live about 10 miles south of Disney World, right in the middle of Florida. Tons of great places to just pop up in the air and find a little pond with reflections. And, I get to fly a lot and get to shoot a lot because I don't have any serious job. I just deliver things around and about. And anytime I see something, I can take a few minutes and pop up and take a picture, take a cruise through the woods. There's lots to see here. We got 3 drones. I started out with a Mini 2. Upgraded to an Air 2S, maybe unnecessarily, but I really enjoy it. And then I dunked an Air 2S in a pond and got a little bit frustrated. And in that frustration, saw an FPV refurbished at Best Buy for $600 and picked that thing up. And really, between those 3, I don't I don't shop around for drones very much. They got all my bases covered. Good enough.
Yeah. Once you have what you're comfortable with, it's really, there's no more looking, you know. At least that's the way it is for me. When all the hype of the Air 3 was going around and the Mini 4 Pro, while they do have options that I like the updated OcuSync, it just wasn't enough for a selling point for me. I'm satisfied with what I got, so I can understand that. And you have an interesting style of editing, and we'll get into that after we share your video. I'm going to pull up your video now, and what we'll do is I'm going to let you discuss it with us. And I just want to say that I really appreciated that you went and actually created this video for the show specifically. So I appreciate that. I wanted to say that right off the bat. So we'll play this video, and you can tell us about it, and you actually give a brief tutorial at the end on how you do your editing with Google Photos. So tell us whatever you want to tell us about the video.
This asteroid shot is really handy if you haven't used it. It's in the Air 2S, Mini 3 Pro, and so forth. The decals here, I really found a liking for decorating the drones. Get those from Decal Girl. I sat out here in my front yard for probably 20 or 30 hours just crashing into this tree in Mini 2 with propeller guards on until I figured it out. And then I started going out and getting close to things, and I could squeeze that Mini 2 just about through anything that I could find. Has a nice narrow vertical profile. Then I got this buggy here, the Air 2S. Once I had it, I really didn't see any need to look at drones anymore. It's got a great camera, all the automated features and assistant we want.
And the dolly zoom there, you did a fantastic job with that. That was really nice.
That was fun practicing and learning that coordination. Another boomerang quick shot. I like to let the drone go do those quick shots and the master shots, and then cut them out of there and make my own little clips with them.
Yeah, my wife had asked me when she saw this video with me about the skins, and I said, I believe you got them from Decal Girl, and I was pretty sure that's where you got them from.
They look nice to me. The Necronaut that I have for the FPV, the goggles look really cool.
Yeah.
I'd like to wear them with a bandana, cover my face, and a hoodie, and if somebody come up to me and look at them with those, they'll run away.
The horse footage was a nice touch.
Yeah, that was an interesting opportunity. I would never chase horses like that out of respect, but the owners really wanted me to get in there, and they said, make them run. We've got to do some exercises. We'll be quiet here so we can listen during this part, I guess.
Yeah, I just paused it for a minute. I wanted to say that you give a brief tutorial here on how you edit your photos. So I'm going to turn the volume up. We'll let this play. The
whole point was just to see how fast it can be done. I know people sit down at a computer and go through a bunch of things, but I've found that shooting JPEG works best for me, and then they take very minimal editing when they're 5-shot AEB or a panorama, and you just cut the middle part out of that. That stuff all looks pretty good as long as your lines are straight when you start shooting it, and you use JPEG. It just doesn't take much editing. They look good right out of the box. I think the DJI software must create a really nice looking JPEG, in my opinion. I ended up with the Air 2S because of frustration with raw photos, and I just couldn't get them to look as good as everybody else. And cleaning out files, I saw a bunch that I liked the way they look, and it turned out to be the JPEG. So I just switched to those, and I've had a lot of interesting conversations about people telling me how wrong I am for doing what I do, but I don't care. It's quick, it's easy, and they look good enough for sharing with you guys. I don't do much else with that.
That's the thing about photography. If you're satisfied with it, then that's what we share. We share what we're satisfied with, and hopefully someone else likes it too. So we'll play this and show people how quickly this is actually done.
And see how fast we can edit it.
A lot of people probably don't even know you can do this.
AEB stacked by Google Photos, puts them in the utilities folder as an HDR file. Look through here, see, oh, this one's got a ton of detail. We're going to save that. Okay, once we save that, we open it up. It already looks pretty good, but we're going to do a little edit on it. Super quick. Go over here to adjust. Look at the brightness. Take a little bit out. Contrast. Take a little bit out. HDR effect. Kind of like that. Put a little bit in. Light point, pretty good, right about where it was. Highlights, we always drop highlights down. I don't know. I don't think they look good unless it's a close-up. Shadows, check them out. See, too bright, too light, just a little bit down. Black point, looks pretty good. Saturation, this thing's already saturated. Blue tone, take a look. A little bit lighter, a little bit darker. I think we like it a little bit lighter. Add just a smidgen of pop. Half on the shot. All done. Save copy.
So that's off of the Android phone. You have a Pixel?
No, it's an S22 Ultra, Samsung.
All right, so it has the same editing features as my Pixel because I see all.
That's Google Photos paid version.
Right.
Yeah. And then it was really quick. And you do now, do you do that with all your photography?
So this has been a progression. Currently, that's the quickest way. I was using Lightroom Mobile for a few months, which does do a nice result, but then I'm flipping them back and forth between Lightroom Mobile and Google Photos, and it's just takes about twice as long. And I think for just sharing on Facebook, just running through those pretty quick is good enough for me. If I want something to really look good, I open it up on a bigger laptop because I do find the photos edited on my phone when I bring them up on a bigger screen. A lot of times there's blemishes and things in there that I hadn't noticed. But currently I don't do anything to make money with them, and it's only based on my opinion. I'm not doing it for anybody other than me, and it's just quick and easy, and I think they look all right for the most part.
Yeah.
And the ones I don't like, I don't share.
Yeah, and the question I had for you, you kind of answered that probably with the ease of use, but I wanted to know if you could share with us the standout features of using Google Photos to edit your bracketed photos compared to editing programs you've used in the past. And is there a specific tool or functionality that you find particularly effective in achieving your results?
Okay, so based on all the YouTube tutorials and so forth that I watched when I started, I got all the software, went out and got a $700 laptop, and started using Lightroom Classic on the computer. And I'd take my photos in there and stack them up, and learned all the shortcut keys and everything. And it was consuming a good portion of my entertainment life. I was sitting at a computer every day. I was using Power Director to make movie clips, and having a laptop. Well, I ruined the laptop. It's a long story how it happened, but I got it wet essentially, and I don't have it anymore. So I went and was just looking through my Google Photos, and I happened to see that a notification came in that HDR photos were ready. So I just clicked on it and found that the whole time that I had been uploading photos into Google Photos, it was recognizing anything, panorama shots, multiple exposures that matched, and it was creating in an album in the utilities folder. It's, it would just put things together automatically. So now I've figured out kind of how it works. It's almost like magic little fairies do everything in the background. So my photos get automatically uploaded into Google Photos, and then an hour or two after I'm back home and on the Wi-Fi, or I even try to catch a Wi-Fi in the grocery store while I'm working, So the photos get into Google Photos, and after they've been in there on Wi-Fi, it'll just start dinging, and it's like Christmas, ding, 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 and I know, oh, that's my pictures, and I get to go in there, and I'll tell you, I've got hundreds that are really beautiful photos that they've put together in there that I never touch because it just spits out so many good things, and I only like to put 5 on Facebook at a time because I don't like when it blocks the 5th one out and then puts a little plus thing on there. So I only like to put 5 on at a time, and that's good enough for me each day. But
yeah, and
the main feature is the time saving.
Yeah. And I heard about people using Google for bracketed photos. I had seen this before. When I started to get into photography, I tried a free program to merge some photos, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. And then I saw a bit of content that it could be done with Google Photos, but I never really looked further into it. I looked for editing software. So you're the first time I've seen someone apply that and use that. And, you really do get some really nice photos, and I'm impressed with the quality that it can produce, because some of your photos that you take are unreal. They really look really nice, especially where the sky looks with the reflections in the water. It works.
Well, the key thing to get it to work is a lot of people shoot JPEG and RAW. So if you shoot JPEG and RAW, the photos are going to get uploaded every other one, and it will fail. The only way that it'll process those photos is if they're sequentially. So it's got to have the 5 bracketed JPEG, or it'll merge the RAW photos as well. They just have to all match. So you can only upload one file type at a time, because if you're doing both, you'll never get anything in that folder because it's just not going to recognize it.
Yeah, and also Brian said it doesn't work with RAW photos, and just that too.
It does work for sure.
Yeah,
but you're going to eat up your memory.
Yeah.
I think in the end, especially with the pano shots and stuff, the software is creating a JPEG anyways. Unless somebody's paying me to work with RAW photos, I kind of see it as a waste of time. I mean, the JPEGs look pretty good with the denoise tools and stuff that we have now. I don't know. I just see it. It's a personal opinion, but it's a lot of work for not much different result.
Yeah, and it's just sharing on social media, and showing people what you're capturing, and it's we talk with like Ted Nemus in the house. He's actually in the chat, and he's he's a big person on auto settings and keeping things simple, and the simplicity that you can have. You can get complex shots with simple techniques is basically it. And yeah, I enjoy it. I agree with them there 100%. I want to remind everybody too, Nightbot is sharing the link to your YouTube channel. I believe you have something like 30 subscribers. It's not a very used channel, but show them some love, get subscribed to there.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you. One note, we were talking earlier about the panoramic photos and using the manual setting. I think if you do that, they sometimes look a little bit goofy, because if you use auto, it readjusts every time the camera looks at a different place. So if you use auto settings on a wide angle or a panorama, you get an HDR effect because the camera's doing all the work for you. Whereas if you're on a manual, I mean, you could easily end up with a blown out sky or a too dark foreground. I don't know. For me, it makes things more complicated using the professional settings. Obviously, that's a redundant statement, but I even think sometimes the automatic gives a better result because it's doing a lot of the work for you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it can be done. I just don't have I'm not getting paid, so I don't have the time to take that effort.
Yeah, exactly. Final product, whatever works best, if it's, not necessarily a professional thing for a job, then, keep it simple and work with what works best for you and get you the result you want, So with that, I'm going to bring in some people for some open chat here. We're going to first start off with the drone, Nick, the drone Smith.
Thank you, guys. And
evening.
thank you for the feature tonight. That was awesome. Was not expecting that at all. So
You're a little robotic. Your audio is a little
Say
robotic.
that again. Hold on.
All right. Dominic, how you doing, brother? I think you're muted, Dominic.
Yeah, Dominic.
Good evening.
How you doing,
Take
bud?
two. Try that one again.
I'm here.
Hey, bud.
Hey, bud.
Hey, Chris.
And Jim?
Jim.
Is
Jim
Jim
sleeping?
asleep?
I need to get a snoring sound effect just for Jim here. This is like the third time now. Have a good night, Jim. I'll put you out in the back. Dave, how you doing?
Hey, Dave.
Somebody's audio.
Hey,
is
I'm here.
messed up.
Dave, you're muted.
Anyway, great conversation, JJ. I love
Thanks,
your
bud.
comments.
Dave, you're muted. Dave,
Yeah.
you're
I think the
muted.
key is understanding whether you're in this as a hobby or if you're doing it as a profession.
100% agreed. I'm recreational. I try different things, and if I don't like what I did, I throw it away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you experiment.
Good point.
Well, when it's a hobby, the results only matter to you as the individual. Whereas if you're doing it professionally, you either got to do it by the book or to please somebody else. And I haven't tried it, but I just don't think that would be as enjoyable.
Right. Well, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I agree.
David, your audio is not working. David.
You have a great smile, though, Dave. That looks wonderful.
And the
Hey,
background,
good
and the
ball.
background's good too.
Yeah, yeah.
Small one's low robot.
No,
Yeah, Nick.
Nice
Nick, I
background.
had to.
somebody's making a lot of noise.
Yeah, Nick. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, I muted your microphone, Nick. If you want to fix your audio problem, it's good. Sorry,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah, somebody's making my computer melt down.
Yeah. There we go. Sorry about that, everybody. I know that was probably a little ear annoyance for some people.
No, I just want to say that was one of your best conversations, Paul and JJ. You spoke the
Hey,
truth.
Harlan, how you doing?
Whether you like it or you don't, what are you doing? How are you going to do it? I mean, it all depends.
Oh, I tried by the book, and it was super frustrating.
Yeah.
And I spent all that money on a laptop and all the software, and I went from a Mini 2 to an Air 2S, and all of that was only to find out that I just should have shot JPEGs.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
snapshots a lot from my video. So
Yeah.
I would get like 4K snapshots, and they came out much better than a lot of the bracketed photos. A lot of times I'll do the bracketed photos, and I guess that 1 millisecond makes the other photo a little offset. So I get a lot of blurry AAVs.
Which drone and how many frames?
Well, I've gone from the Mini SE to the Mini 2 and then the Air 2S. And
Yeah, because I only like the 5 shots from the Air 2S. The Mini 3, they look green and washed out, the 3 framers on there.
Yeah, that's what I have an Air 2S and I do the exact same thing. 5 shot and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't always get, when I do the 5 shots, I don't always get a good picture.
Huh.
And,
That's strange though.
yeah, because I mean, I'll do it.
So I
I'll
think
merge-
even moving it works.
Yeah, I mean I do sunsets and the clouds are moving all the time. And even if the clouds are moving really quick, it's still fast enough where you can't really tell.
Yeah,
I actually thought it was simultaneous.
it's the whole the thing is it's the whole actual photo. It's like it's just, I don't know. I tried working with a lot of them today, and I'll merge them and boom, it's like it's just not right. I can't get it even if I put the edge, try to straighten it out. I'll get lucky sometimes. But
Yeah, how you doing, Skylar?
I've always had more luck with doing like a one-shot JPEG or just taking a snapshot off of something I like, because I'll go through my video and say, "Oh, I didn't go and take a picture of that. I'll just do a snapshot and boom, it comes out great. I edit it a little bit and I've had a lot of luck with that. So
Yeah, it should be 8 megapixel off of 4K.
it just looks better for me, in my opinion. I mean, like I said, I've been lucky.
Yeah, now I seen a video this week someone shared in the group, and I just want to know who here. Hey, William, how you doing, brother? Yeah, I want to know here how many people fly the potato.
That's me.
I used
We
to.
got 2,
Potato?
3. Okay, because Jerry Franks shared a video with the group, and I wanted to bring it up and play while we're here. And this is his first and second flight in manual mode with the Avata. And I picked his video to show because I like how he applied his safety in his first flight. And we'll go into it here and see it.
Avata in manual mode just to share it. I've never done one of these voiceovers ever, so this is a first. But I found me a great field, my in-laws field in Bedford, Virginia, wide open, very few things I could hit, so I thought, let's go for it.
By the way, congratulations,
I was
Jerry,
so
for
nervous right
slapping this into manual mode.
Surprisingly, I thought it was fairly easy to get at level. I was afraid it would just fall out of the sky if I was, given the inputs that it needed.
Oh, didn't make it.
I put a message. I sent him a
Also, I
message
figured
saying
I'd
that
refresh. I needed to get out there and try it.
you know, as an FPV pilot, he actually did a lot of things right. He started in a wide open field, gave himself some distance from the ground, just in case like that. Just in case he
I loved having that pause
did a
button.
trick and couldn't like pull out of it. You always want to start high.
Catch my breath.
Yeah, he just said it right there. Hit that pause button if you're in a moment and gather your thoughts.
Yep.
And calm down, because I know that the first time flying in manual mode, your nerves can be going. And
Oh God, yeah. I mean, you're lucky with the Avata because you can flip it from manual to auto, and then that'll kind of like sit you right. But if you're just flying a regular FPV drone, then forget it. You're at the mercy of your fingers, and it can get pretty freaky.
yeah, and this just applies and shows you how
would
that
recommend
emergency
definitely knowing where
stop
that
button
button
really
is once you
helps.
slide the ball. That would be terrible.
Helps you learn, because you have that safety feature where you can bring the drone up at a safe distance, mess around with it, and have time to get the mistake.
But I was struggling.
But now,
just going straight.
I also told him another thing.
Pick a spot.
They say that they fixed it with firmware updates, but I'm not sure yet. But the Avata wasn't really made for FPV tricks like the role he just did.
I've flown the Avata a bunch of times with the
The Avata has a problem with sharp moves, where if you do a lot of like sharp turns and spins and things like that, it could get washed out and just totally crash.
I just go up to about 300 foot, give me plenty of altitude, and switch it into manual, and then go to.
So yeah, I wanted to bring that on and show a little bit of his first flight, and I appreciate you allowing me to share some of that with the people in the chat, because I just really like how he applied that. Most people, well, I won't say most people. I think that's probably a prejudgment on them, but a lot of pilots who try to fly manual might not know, hey, try these steps with it, get up there high and utilize that emergency stop button. And he said it in there, the most important thing is to remember before you take off where that stop button is. Always know where it is and be ready to hit it, and you can save yourself a lot of trouble. So thank you very much. Yeah, he says made him nervous just watching. Yeah, so thanks for sharing that.
Got to make sure you hit that throttle first time you take off in manual mode. I didn't hit it hard enough and pop backwards into a barbed wire fence. You got to get it going more than in the simulator.
Yeah.
So you're saying when I flew my Cine Whoop today, 3 feet off the ground, that was probably not the place to fly that thing?
Oh no, just as a beginner.
I'm still a beginner at this point. This is the first time I'm flying my fly woo today.
Hey, Skylar, how are you?
Hey, Skylar, good to see you.
It's good to see you all too. I'm sorry I haven't been.
Well, I think it's fair to say we've seen quite a bit of video now. How about we see some photos and do best of the rest?
Let's do it.
Bring it.
I'm gonna ask everybody to mute your microphone just so we can let this play. Wow. Good stuff, people.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I think, all right, Chris, you're muted. David, you're muted. Hot Rod, you're muted.
Everybody forgot.
JJ, you're muted. Bud, you're not muted.
No, I'm
Am I a
here.
robot? Or am I
No,
not
you
a
actually
robot?
sounds better.
Wow.
That was fantastic.
Yep,
That
good
was.
stuff. So much inspiration there, really. I mean, it's just
Yeah, those
crazy.
are all great every week.
But again, there's no reason I should be included. Those are fantastic.
Oh, shut up.
God dang.
Yeah, I agree. We
Get
shouldn't
yourself
include
straight,
Bud.
Come on.
No shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm paying close attention to that after that last time, Andrew. The first time I tried playing the video feed, I kept muting myself and forgot about it afterwards. Yeah.
Look at this. Look at Justin. Can we mute Wedge?
Yeah. It's all good. So yeah, we're gonna I don't know if StreamYard still has the same issues. I want to do the giveaway. David, I think you're muted. I can't hear you.
Yeah, Dave's still muted.
Yeah, your audio's gone.
Testing.
Nope,
Yeah.
still gone.
So
Hey,
I know
Skylar, congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bud,
So
you got
I
a
know
creek
that's-
in your yard, man. You got like
Say what?
Jerry's saying you got a creek in your yard.
Oh, it's a creek, all right.
But no silos.
I saw it's a leafy creek.
Extremely right now.
Yeah.
Well, I got this huge maple, and my wife had back surgery. I got physical problems, and we can't blow the leaves out. Fortunately, my neighbor has been really good to pick up the leaves in the grass, but I mean, there's just certain things we can't do. So
Yeah.
we just need a good rain to wash it all down to Louisiana.
Nice
And we'll be
deluge, yeah.
Yeah, I want to do the coffee mug giveaway, but we have 10 people on the panel, and I don't know if StreamYard still has an issue if you have a full panel, so I gotta remove one person.
Take
You
me
can
out.
go ahead and take me if you want to.
All right, Bud, you wanna say something before you get off the panel? You want to promote something?
Well, just happy Thanksgiving, everybody, and screw you, Dominic. You don't give a crap. Been a great week, been a great year, and we'll see you after Thanksgiving. But yeah, kick me out.
Stay safe, Bud.
All right, Bud.
Hey, Bud.
See you later,
Good.
bud.
Take care, brother.
Thanksgiving.
See you here. There we go. All right, so with that, we're gonna do the giveaway. Hashtag USDS in the chat for your chance to win a custom United States Drone Society coffee mug. We'll use Alex Haggert's photo that he shared with me a while ago. Hashtag USDS in the chat. I have it running, so I'll put it in. I'll share the screen in just a little bit. So while we're waiting for this, let's use this time to talk about the manual moment. So there are people out there who are really good with manual settings in the drone, and I can think of like Nick and Todd, and Skylar. I'm pretty sure you're using manual settings also, right?
Yeah.
So if there are people out there who'd like to send me some tips, send me a message in Messenger with some tips about manual settings. And what I want to do is I want to start the segment next week. We'll have our first segment of the manual moment, and I think that we start with the basics, the basic functions of each option in manual settings. We'll talk maybe about ISO or exposure or EV. We'll talk about one of them and just help everybody understand better what purpose that setting serves. And I think that'll be a good spot to start from, is from the beginning, and it'll be a progression. I think we'll all learn, and then hopefully members of the community can apply the things that you've learned during that segment and share your photo with the group during the week, and we can discuss it each week and say, hey, this person applied this applied this technique that you talked about, and this was the result they got. And I think that's a good way we can all learn together and get everybody involved in it who's interested in it.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people in the chat that are also, good with manual settings. So, let's bring it on, man.
Yep.
Yeah, sounds good.
So what everybody needs to do to start out with, though, there's a little button to click on in the camera settings on your drone in the app. Click on the histogram. Yes. That is like number one, turn that thing on right away. That will help you with all your manual, every photo you have, that will help you. So it's easy to find. If anybody needs it, just let me know. I'll help you find it.
Great tip.
Why do all my photos have zebras on them?
Yeah.
Thank you, Mark. I just fixed that. I'm making sure if you don't have a wrench, JJ, I just gave you a wrench. If you don't have a wrench, just let me know. I try to catch them in the chat as I can. And again, that wrench is so you can click on other people's, not only keep the chat safe and, you know, get rid of any junk, but, you know, so you guys can get subscribed to each other and find each other's channels.
Thanks.
Yeah, Limp Sticks, it is also gray.
Thank you.
Yep.
As long as people get it.
Yeah, he's got it now. He's not gray anymore. I fixed it. Hey, Brett, how you doing? Lambo's in the house. All right, we're going to let this run for about another minute, and then I'm going to let it roll.
Look at 46 people in the watching, 27 and 28 entries. I guess everybody has a mug.
Is it going to roll uphill or downhill?
I've been in that cave.
Jerry likes to say, great job, JJ, tonight. I'd like to say that as well.
Yeah, JJ, you've been a great guest. I appreciate it. You really did a great job tonight.
First stream, and hopefully, you know, you can get on some more.
Good luck, everybody.
Nick be droning.
Nick.
All right. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congrats.
Not only did Cleveland win, but you got a mug.
Hey, that was a nail biter. I'm tired of these last-second field goal things to try to win, but at least it was against the Steelers. So, sorry,
you know
Steelers fans, but
the Patriots had a bye week this week, and they still lost.
Yeah, I wanted to say, too, I don't know if you noticed earlier, JJ, but Ray Kelly invited you to the South Florida drone meetup April 4th through 6th, I believe it is.
5th, 6th, 7th. 6th
Yeah,
is the main day. April 6th on the Saturday is the main day.
Yep. And I donated 50 pens this past the South Florida drone meetup, but I think I'm going to double it this time. I'll donate 100 USDS pens this time, and hopefully we can get those. You know, maybe I'll get one this time. I donated 50 pens. I didn't even get one for myself.
Mine got stolen at work. I was like, "What the hell, man?" I got a custom pen. You know,
that's what you get for working.
I left it on this big granite slab we have at work because we do all our quality stuff on this big granite slab. Don't leave a pen on a big granite slab because you come back the next day and it's gone. Somebody's got a USDS pen out there, and they don't fly drones. So,
well, I'm gonna bring them with me this time too. Last time I shipped them right to Ray, but this time I think I'll bring them with me because I'm going. I'm so excited to meet so many people while I'm there. It's gonna be a fun time. David, still no fix on your audio issue? Yeah. Yeah, I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul, if I can't make it, just put one of those pens aside for me.
JJ.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'll make sure. All right, so listen, we're running out of time. We have 7 minutes left, so I'm going to go around and give everyone a chance to, say what they want to say, promote what they want to promote, and I'm going to give the floor to Skylar first.
Well, hey everybody! It's been a while since I've got to be on here. I'm glad to be back, and I just want to reiterate what a positive group you all are, and what a great job Paul and the moderators are doing. It just inspires me every week, to get out and fly. And there's just some really talented people in this group. And I also want to say that Jesus loves you. No matter if you're a sinner or a saint, he's always there. He'll never turn his back on you.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here. And, it was good to hear from you the other day, and I'm glad you decided to come on and join us. And, I don't know if you noticed, but I think your photo was the second one and best of the rest. I don't know if you noticed your photo was there. It was a great photo. It was a tough week for me this week to pick Sunday Spectacular because really your photo that I shared at Best of the Rest, Todd Skirving's photo, the very first photo that I shared there, I thought was going to be Sunday Spectacular. but just something about that shot that Nick did was just incredible. I couldn't ignore it. It's just amazing. So
That's my favorite one. Yeah.
You're all inspiring. You're all spectacular. I just have to pick someone, and there were 3 really tough ones to pick through, and yours was one of them. So I appreciate you sharing all the time.
Well, I appreciate you guys being so accepting. I love this group.
Yeah. And I wanted to thank everybody. By the way, this past week I hit 3,000 subscribers. So thank you to the community for getting subscribed.
Yeah. Congrats.
All right, Skylar, you enjoy your week, and if you ever need to talk, let me know. I'm here for you, brother.
Same for you guys and anybody else in this group. I'm just an ear away.
Good to see you, Skylar.
It's good
God
to see
bless,
you,
Skylar.
Skylar. See y'all.
Take care, everybody.
And Nick.
Well, I just want to say thank you again for Sunday Spectacular there, Paul. I'm honored to have that again this time. So this week, the only thing I'm going to promote is everybody eat some turkey and some mashed potatoes and some stuffing. So enjoy Thanksgiving. So, and there will be a photo that I'm going to send out probably for Tuesday, for Top Down Tuesday. Paul's seen it. So
yeah,
it's one I've been trying to get for about 3 or 4 years and finally was able to get it. So I'm excited. So
I'm looking forward.
Yeah, that was incredible. I didn't bring it up. I figured you would, and I know I'm waiting for you to share it so we can share it, because that really did come out really nice.
Yeah, it took 30 photos to get it that night, but yeah, I got it. So
yeah. All right, Nick. So you enjoy your week, brother. Appreciate having you here.
Yep. See you guys.
See you, Nick.
And David, how we doing?
All right. Let's see. You got me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Say what you want to say.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can at the end of the show.
The end of the show. Hey, better late than never, right?
Right.
All right. Hey. Okay, so let's see. Did not fly this week, unfortunately. I did get some flying in last Sunday, but now been a real busy week for me. Regular work wise. Some of us, we all have to do that, I guess. But I did find out I may be going back to Singapore this year, so there's going to be another bunch of flights and some episodes out of that deal. I'm probably up to about close to 7 episodes now. I got 3 more to edit, and then we're going to go live with everything. So we'll give everyone a preview pretty soon.
Cool.
Great.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much, David. Appreciate having you here, brother. And we will get together and talk sometime this week. Sorry, couldn't have had a toothache.
No. Yeah, I hope your tooth is better, Paul. I believe me, I know. Yeah, I had the whole bottom taken out. Terrible.
Yeah. All right. So you enjoy your week, brother. Appreciate having you here.
You too. Take care, all. See you guys.
See you, Dave.
See you, Dave.
Yep.
And Ken.
Hey, haven't been flying much. My dad's got really bad health issues, so I've been trying to spend as much time with him as I can. So, in saying that, Thanksgiving's this week, turkey, football, all that kind of stuff. But you know what? The thing you got to give thanks for is your family. Spend as much time with the family as you can, because you never know how long they're going to be around. So just that's my thought for the week. Just, celebrate with your family, your friends. And, I thank God that, I'm in this group with a bunch of unbelievable people. So have a safe week, eat a lot of turkey, spend time with the family, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, Ken, so much for being here. Appreciate having you as always, and enjoy your week and have yourself a happy Thanksgiving. And I hope things work out for the best with your dad. I know that you've been stressed about that, so hopefully wishing for the best there.
Yep. All right, take care, guys.
All right, enjoy your week. And Hot Rod.
Hey, I'm kind of like everybody else. I haven't been able to fly here in Florida because it's been raining for a week. It literally stopped raining Friday, and it was still windy, really windy until today. We had like 7-8 inches of rain here in Daytona.
Wow.
And so anyways, everybody have a good holiday. For me, it's always an interesting holiday because my birthday is this week.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Go out and fly when you can, while you can. I went and did 9 batteries today on my little sitting whoops. So at least today I got to get some flying in for the first time in a week. So anyways, go fly, go have a good holiday.
All right, thank you so much, Hot Rod. Appreciate having you here, brother. Enjoy your week. And Dominic.
Yeah, first I've got to say thank you to everybody. Secondly, I'll be waiting to watch some of these huge turkeys being put into their deep fryer and watching it go off like a nuclear bomb.
Oh, God.
And thirdly, I've got the link in the chat there, just promoting merch store as it's coming up to winter over in your area. You can get a nice hoodie and some other things as well. So thank you.
Thanks,
All right,
Dominic.
Dominic. Appreciate having you here, brother, as always. Enjoy your week. And JJ Grant, the man of the hour. I know we've already said Nightbot's been sharing the link to your channel every 5 minutes. Hopefully you've gained some new subscribers tonight. But say what you want to say and promote what you want to promote, brother.
Well, I got to tell you guys, the best part of Googling best drone under $500 last April has definitely been the friendships I've garnered through this. I don't have a ton of family around, and my friends have been great, and it's been nice to gain some friends. I've stuck on the same number for about 20 years, but bought a drone and gained about 100 friends. So I appreciate you guys. And I just want to say that Michigan sucks. Go Bucks. Do the world a favor and beat those cheaters this week.
Yeah. Well, and I appreciate having you here. You made a great guest, really impressive. You did well for your first live stream, so I appreciate it. I also want to say on a side note that out of the thumbnails that we have, your thumbnail, I love that picture. You were in the original picture, you were in front of a Christmas tree, and I just
Yeah.
it made a really dynamic thumbnail. So really good. You have the best thumbnail to date so far for the USDS stream. I love it. It's a great shot.
My 3-year-old roommate took that shot when she was 2 last year.
Yeah.
My
All right,
little
well, JJ, you enjoy your week, brother. Appreciate having you here. And if you have any more links you want me to share in the video description, make sure you send them to me. I always go and I add timestamps and I add a segment for the special guest, any links they might have to share. So if you have anything, let me know, brother.
All right, I appreciate it.
All right, enjoy your week.
Take care.
And before I forget, we didn't show you a pick of the week. I know it was a last minute thing at a busy week, but let's share your pick of the weekend.
Oh, this is Hull, the end of Hull, Massachusetts. This is out on the end of it, like a little peninsula. Took that during the summer. I just thought I'd post that up for the PO, pick of the week this week.
Yeah, it's a great shot. And shout out Jerry Franks for sending me a tip. I appreciate that. Yeah, Jerry Franks just sent me $5. Appreciate that, brother. I'll dump it right back into the channel, that's for sure. So, Chris, say what you want to say and promote what you want to promote, brother.
All I've got to say is happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Make sure just hug all your loved ones and just have a great holiday.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Chris. And I'm going to take the floor now. And I just first want to start by saying that I'm thankful for everybody who has subscribed to my channel, who tunes in every week to watch the show, shares their content with the group. You've all made such a profound difference in my life, especially over this last year doing this live show. It's really, it's been life-changing for me. It might not be that for other people, but for me, it's given me something that it's just given me a whole new level of excitement in my life that I appreciate. And I want to remind everybody, especially around the holiday time, that mental health can be, even more problematic than it can be the rest of the year for a lot of people. And if you're struggling, I want you to reach out and get some help. I'm going to put some numbers up here. If you want to pause the show, or if you're watching the replay, you want to pause it, you can dial one of these emergency numbers around the world, get some help. Start off with your family and your friends. Reach out to your family and your friends. If you can't get some help there, reach out to people in your community. You can reach out to the police, to the hospital, to religious institutions. You could dial 988 in America. Reach out and get some help. Don't do it alone. There's always someone there who's willing to talk with you and help you through it. Appreciate everyone being here tonight. I'm going to play the outro now, and we'll be having some changes to the stream within the next couple of weeks. I'm going to be working on switching over to the new service, and it shouldn't change so much for the viewers' end. I think that it'll find ways for us to incorporate the audience even more. When we have polls, we can run them on the screen so everyone can see it. Because if you go back and you watch the replay, you can't rewatch the poll from last week unless we were like sharing a screen or something. So I want a way to interact more with the chat on the screen. We'll take care of that. So everybody have a great week and enjoy your Thanksgiving. So, Chris, over the past week, I was thinking about making myself a belt out of $20 bills. But after a lot of thought, I realized it would just be a huge waste of money.